Alright, a little bit off topic today, guys. So it's not going to be solar related, it's going to be my new toy related, which is, generally not what we do on the channel. But we bought this bloody automated charcoal grill, and we've had it for a couple of weeks. Ah, you bastard. So, can't join this thing with the fucking Wi-Fi, right? Anyway, I rang the guy, I bought it off, and he reckons, oh no, it's probably a hardware issue. So they sent me a new unit, which I've already swapped out. Still doing the same fucking thing. So a little bit of troubleshooting going on here. Every time this thing tries to fetch Wi-Fi, the unit crashes, right? So the dude at the support center reckons nothing wrong, like, it's just a piece of hardware, we'll replace the hardware. They haven't heard of anybody having any issues. Now, look online, and actually Reddit says actually no, people are having issues, and the issue is that when the name and the password for the Wi-Fi is over a certain length, the original firmware on the device crashes, right? Now, I think that there's a second limitation, right, on the original firmware, which is the number of available Wi-Fi access points needs to be under X, right? Otherwise it's just too much for it to handle and then it crashes. So I've already pulled apart my original controller, since this is the new one, and I pulled apart the original controller, and inside there's a room 32, and the room 32s can connect. We use a Unify access point, and they connect to that just fine. So what could be causing this thing? I think I've got to start the pairing procedure again. So let's go back. Come on, we're going to add a device. We're going to go to the 1150, hold down the pair button, next. Let's have a look. Alright, so we've got a pair beep there, which is good. Crash. So something's clearly not right there, right? Alright. So this is the original unit, and look at that, a room 32. Room 32s do not have any issues connecting to our Wi-Fi. It just doesn't happen. So it's got to be firmware related. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down all of my extra Wi-Fi networks, and we've got quite a few of them. And actually I might just turn off the access points. That might be a better idea, because then they're actually genuinely off. And I'll use a Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone to get this thing connected to the internet. I'll just call it the same as one of my existing Wi-Fis and see what happens. Right, so what I've done is I've set my phone to be in IoT, which is the IoT network that I use. I'm going to cancel out of that, start this process again. 1150, press and hold. Bit shaky, been to the gym. Next. Yeah. Beep beep, yep, very good. Let's have a look what happens. The thing is, all my IoT devices are now like screaming out with their own access points because device found. Let's not be too original here. It's not even what it is. Fetching Wi-Fi networks, hopefully it doesn't reboot. Come on. Otherwise I'm going to have to power this thing up, take it away from the house, power it up somewhere else where there is no Wi-Fi networks around, with just the one Wi-Fi network, and hopefully... Yes, that is what it was. I fucking knew it. Alright, well, we need to give them that information back. I could connect it to our caravan, but that's too far away. It hasn't picked up my IoT one on my phone, so I'll try and connect it to the caravan. We'll see what happens. I'm going to pop my password and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, it's connected. Thank fuck for that. So checking for updates. The Wi-Fi signal is terrible because it's coming all the way from the caravan, which is out the front. I might actually go and open up the roller door and see if we can get a little bit better. Neg 85 is not a good signal, although I'd like to relocate that, so put a bracket on the side here and get it up there. But let's have a look and see how it goes. Man, that really pisses me off. I've got to give that guy a call because he sent me a control unit, which I now don't need, but I've also installed it, and the other one's pulled apart, so he's not getting that back. But what a pain in the bum. I can finally change our temperature units from Fahrenheit to Celsius. That's really annoying, man. But anyway, alright guys, I'll get back onto the solar stuff in the next couple of days. I've got a bunch of my kids' birthdays in the next few weeks, so we've got to focus on that. But I'll try and make sure that my videos are coming out regularly, and I appreciate everybody watching, and thanks for subscribing and liking and commenting and whatnot. Appreciate it. Cheers.